Oh my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Number 6, Tulane, 11-0, going for the undefeated season, playing a 7-4 Temple. Let's see what they have accomplished this year. Temple, let's see. First game, they got crushed 55-7 by Oklahoma. Then they beat Navy 22-21. Lost to Duke 31-16. Beat Utah State 17-14. Beat UConn 41-7. Beat Tulsa 36-31. East Carolina 35-17. Beat Army 20-19. Florida Atlantic 17-10. And they lost to UTSA 28-23. And then beat North Texas 31-15. So they have a decent team, I think. Season stats, let's see what they got. Quarterback-wise, their quarterback has 2,500 yards. They throw the ball a hell of a lot. 22 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Rushing, 159 carries for only 585 yards on the season. Their second running back is their quarterback, 162. So they're a pass-heavy team. Their wide receiver, B. Goodwin, number 83, has 700 yards, only 2 touchdowns. So this guy, Alfonso Gainwell, has 10 touchdowns. He's a deep threat. So all 3 of their wide receivers are deep threats. All right. We just need to get pressure on the quarterback and not allow him to get comfortable in the pocket. And we are the home team. I thought we were away. Okay. Well, edit uniform. Black jerseys. Black pants. And I'm going to go with the teal with the blue. Yeah. Socks. Black socks. Or should I go with the green helmet?
Installable stock from. Some trendy color combinations that work well with green.
Alexa, shut up! The hell are you talking about? I'm asking myself a question, and Alexa just chimes in. I thought they didn't listen to you when you didn't say the word Alexa. Okay, I'm wearing green. And let me put my I like the way that looks. Black pleats. That looks pretty cool. How about green socks and black pleats? Let's see what that looks like. There you go. All right. You know, I have to have a fashion statement. Let's see what they're wearing. They're wearing all white. That's perfect. All right, y'all. Undefeated season on the line.
Welcome to your
And it's raining.
in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave. And
So that'll stop some of the passing, maybe?
Let the good times roll.
It's rainy and wet.
Fans are certainly ready for that. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Temple Owls, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
And we're
Guys,
kicking the
let's
ball.
tee this one up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So the Temple Owls will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find
What are you
ways
talking?
to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
They'll try the run. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. And the Owls are in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Lost one deep down the right side.
Are you kidding me?
He's got it downfield.
Unbelievable.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're bringing heat.
Got him. Sack time.
Is snowed under.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Continues to bring the heat. first sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had 5 last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel so uncomfortable.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
He has to throw it away.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
Oh, look at this. An angle kick out of bounds at the 18. Oh. Stopped it from going to the 18.
Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Running back searching for a hole. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
On the run, it's McClure. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
You don't always have to run sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast.
It doesn't have to be sexy.
Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the 1st down, and that's all that matters.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quick pass on the jet motion. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Stubbs almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Nope.
You just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. He's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got 2 guys on him.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run.
Not a good start.
And still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week.
Keep rolling. Good
And
fun.
the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Now the play fake. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the returner will be knocked down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. The give to the back. Still running at the 40. afterburners coming. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And this guy's going to have to...
1,500 yards for Jamari McClure.
He's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Quickly complete. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against.
Don't tell me what to do. Go back to spring baking championship.
So you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Go, McClure. Down to the 1. He pushes into the end zone, but they say he's down. What? Oh, I gotta see this.
How about the defense trying to slow this
I'm
contender for a reason. So difficult to tackle. And what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had to key on this.
That's a touchdown. I'm gonna challenge this. I'm challenging.
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
He's in the end zone. That's a touchdown. What the hell? I'm in the end zone. They didn't give it to me.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call.
How is that not a touchdown?
Go his way, and he loses the timeout.
That's ridiculous.
Tulane with an opportunity.
Come on, EA.
Trying to pound their way.
That's a
And
touchdown.
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown.
20th touchdown on the year. Jamari McClure.
With the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Ah! Oh, no.
This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Owls headed quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down.
Got him. Sack time.
And down he goes.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect the ball enough.
Temple lining up to punt it away.
Get out of the way.
Like that or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you're getting a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now.
And it's caught inside the 30.
Touchdown, Tulane.
He got loose. Touchdown, Tulane.
Well, this This offense is top 10
What
in
the
the
hell,
country in
man?
points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been...
What? They're going to call roughing the passer. The touchdown. Oh, no. Holding. Oh, illegal man downfield. Unbelievable. Yes.
The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just...
Let's see if he was really downfield. Yep, he was. Right there. This guy. That guy. Actually, he had two of them. I think it was actually, let's see. He had two of them that were downfield. They could have called it on either one of them. First and 15.
First down here for the offense.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Shows him the stiff arm.
Holding.
They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. Just throw them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on.
Fumble! Oh, and they got it back at the 1.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's not.
That's going to be the end of the quarter, and they might get it off. Let's see. Yeah, they will. Maybe. Yep.
So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. On the return, it's Morris.
Down to the 10-yard line.
But a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into
I got to see that again because I want to know what their guy was doing.
And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the
Yeah, let's see. Can I see a replay? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so let me get out of here. Get off of that. All right. So this guy right here, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is that guy doing? Why is he running out of bounds? I mean, I hadn't even cut yet. He's still running out of bounds.
Taking a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the red zone, it's McClure.
Ah.
Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll try it again.
Touchdown, Tulane.
Touchdown, Green Wave.
21-0. And Jamari McClure might have just locked up the Heisman Trophy.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 7 over Maryland. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. On second down, just keeps firing. Going down.
Oh, he's got him.
Reels it in down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it.
I brought my linebacker up.
Up more than 30.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And the Owls racing to the line in a hurry up. On second down, he'll fire.
God dang it.
Finds his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to power their way ahead. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations.
Same play, and the same. Oh, he overthrew it.
They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. This time it's complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Wants to throw on third down.
Got him. Fumble. Tulane's got it.
Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Turnover, Beans.
Just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms.
He's got space. He's gone. The cornerback blocked the safety from making the play.
This offense is so
unbelievable.
So many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive.
Well, catch. Here, watch. Watch. They're probably going to switch it after this. He gets the good block. You can't see it. It's off right there. Number 13 got in the way of 22. And he was off. Off to the races. Here's a good view of it. No? Oh, no.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little.
And it's only the second quarter. 28-0.
Touchdown on the board. They're just about ready to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
Little screen.
Now, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
He wants to throw.
Picked off! He's gone! Touchdown, Tulane!
He's going to score on the interception.
Shine on the pick 6!
Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point.
Look at this.
Report, making big plays.
Oh, it hit him! He dropped the ball and Shine just took it out the air. I gotta see that again. I gotta see it close up. Yeah, let's see. Or does the ball go through him? Oh no, it hit his hand. Look at that. Hit his hand, bounced up, and then he caught it. It's a little flunky, but yeah. Awesome. So the initial contact made him drop the ball, and he just took it out the air and went to the house.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead.
35-0. And this will be a 12-0 season for the Green Wave.
Defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5.
What?
He gets a block.
The hell was
He
that?
just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That defense is about getting off the football. I mean, that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays. It can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job on the defense being hyperactive.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43.
He's open.
It's caught downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job.
Could not hold on.
Quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
And the
Dropped it.
pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
He gets hit,
And the incomplete pass will
and
bring up 4th down.
ball's thrown into the stands.
Look, they're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's good, so Temple gets on the board.
I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb.
So we've had a pick six, 80-yard touchdown pass on a wide receiver swing pattern. Jamari McClure has 2 touchdowns.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand.
Getting out of hand?
This offense
Oh,
has a
yes.
second down
It's
play.
in hand.
He's looking to throw.
What?
That pass is
I got crushed.
And they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
Nope.
Motion from the offense.
It's not going to work.
On
Or
3rd
could.
down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Ah!
Incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's
I'll
4th
punt it.
down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now.
Come on, why did you run away?
Right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum.
I was controlling the other guy.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Oh, they gave him the first down.
Stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Temple lines up quickly. Going up top on first down.
Oh, my God. Touchdown. Uh-oh. That could be blowing a 35-point lead here.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs.
He hurls one deep down
Bye.
the left side.
Oh, he dropped it!
They were looking for the huge gain on
Are you
down.
kidding me?
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Only a couple there, and now staring at third. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run.
Bye. See ya.
He's out past the 35.
Ah! He had the angle. First down, Tulane.
The first down.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is.
Wait, hold on, I need to do this.
Moving forward, Dave,
Take that off.
you know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Stands in and takes the hit. And he's got it inside the 20.
Ah, they called a late hit. Oh, pass interference. Defense. I don't want that. I'm declining it.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
A little screen to the running back.
Touchdown! Jamari McClure, 3rd touchdown of the day.
I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in.
And we get the ball first in the second. It's 42 to 10.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
That's going to be the end of
a lot
the
of times you want those big plays. You want
the
those
half.
splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to
42 to 10 at halftime, going on a 12-0 season.
Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. Now
4 sacks.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Nobody wants to hear him.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'd love to put a long drive on their own 21. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. At the 35, he's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
To the ground. He's got it again. Makes him talk to the hand.
Makes him talk to the hand.
10-yard gain.
Talk to the
This
hand.
guy's been hyped up when we talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Also,
Brothers comes into the game to give McClure
get a bunch of
a
touchdowns,
blow.
You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race.
Oh,
and
look
maybe
at
go win
this.
that big trophy.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short.
Go.
Pulls it and fires.
See ya.
Finds a crease at the 20.
Touchdown, Tulane.
And the stomping has commenced.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
4 plays.
All right, guys, a little update
That's
on
it.
what
Was
else
that
is
right?
happening in college football this weekend. Stanford is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 14 to San Jose State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Slips a tackle.
Sack time. Everybody was in on that one.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline.
Plate discipline. This ain't baseball.
Any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd down, going up top. Takes it as he fires. Got his man downfield. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Shoots it to the left.
Come on.
That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
I'll tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you got to have really good anticipation at quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around. Accurate throw, they're able to make the play and get the first down.
The give to the running back from the
Not this time, baby.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard.
Take
on
that.
one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Oh,
Down quickly.
should have been picked.
Still a bit short of the first down.
You
3rd
see
and
this
5.
more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take it.
He dropped it. It's 4th down. They're punting the ball.
Temple lining up to punt it away.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make
Look at this.
You got to be able to make that play.
You never catch the ball inside the 5.
Run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds.
I should have ran
The
away.
Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that
13
2nd down
carries for
really
120
manageable.
yards for Jamari
Great job by
McCool.
the offense.
On the run, it's McClure. Dances away from one. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a 1st down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
That ain't working. I was going to try to get out of it, but I have the chew clock on, and you don't have time to change your play when you're doing that.
Players in the perimeter of your defense funnel the football and force it to go back inside. That time, that defense was not allowing that receiver to get outside.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh!
They won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
perfect.
Catches it at the 30.
He lost 6 yards by picking it up and running back.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance
Oh!
between run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Caught near the sideline, it's Taylor.
3rd down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. On the move, he fires.
Caught it.
Got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. To the air, it's Angulo. Pressure coming. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
Idiot.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
He's going to run.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Not going to happen. And they're punting the ball.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch.
How didn't you call for a fair catch? Ugh.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and
still gained 3 yards.
I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a gap. It's McClure.
Close to the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
1st down.
As if that'll be enough for a Tulane 1st down.
As you can see, I'm just running the clock out because this game's over. It was over in the beginning of it.
Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it.
Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
And that's the 2-minute timeout.
The lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense.
Picked. I got greedy.
Didn't get a on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
That isn't what I wanted to do, obviously. I put the wrong guy on the street.
Wants to throw. It's Angulo. Finds his big tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not
nobody cares.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's just a flat misfire.
He hit the cameraman 30 yards downfield.
It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated the football game.
He's going. Nope. He's out of bounds.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business.
Nobody cares.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find
He dropped it
for 6. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much.
That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Undefeated.
You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is
that's it. Oh, well, you're going to let me kneel it again. Okay, I don't need to.
Be the final play. And they'll take a knee. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know.
22 carries, 184 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Jamari McClure.
Next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
There's the pick by Shine. Pick 6.
Like, when you look that good coming off the bus, those dudes are good.
There's the RPO by Hatch. 75-yard touchdown.
That's going to do it for us.
That's going to do it. Let's look at the
stats.
stats.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
19 first downs to 14. They had 320 yards total. Offense, I had 465. They carried the ball 18 times for 7 yards. 27 carries for 191 yards and 2 touchdowns. They were 22 of 36 with 2 touchdowns for 313 yards. I was Tulane 11 of 17 and 4 touchdowns, 274 yards. Turnovers were +1. Total yards 578 to 458. That was a bunch of junk yardage. And then time of possession was 16:52 to 11:08. Player stats, I already showed you that. McClure had 22 carries for 184 yards. Receiving, Shaquille Moore's 4 receptions, 134 yards, and a touchdown. So let's go ahead and return to the hub. And advance the week. Tulane finishes the season 12-0. Yeah, advance the week. Hopefully I get a couple of recruits here. I've already done my recruiting for the week. There we go. Tight end, Juan Davis from Pinson, Alabama. Committed. 4-star free safety from Lafayette, Louisiana. I guess you say Mai? CJ Mai? I don't know how you say that. All right. And everybody else is first on my board except this guy. Right tackle. I think I just added him. All right. So, Quincy Beebe, Defensive Player of the Week, had 3 tackles, 2 sacks, 4 for loss. And look at this. UAB has jumped up to 14th in the nation? Where have I been? They weren't in the top 25 2 weeks ago. I don't understand that. So we play UAB in the AAC Championship. Get that off my board. Let's go to recruiting. Wide receiver. Michigan's coming up for this guy. And there's really nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Because I've done everything I can do. So we'll just let it ride. This guy, Alex Maldonado, 4-star quarterback out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I actually just added him to my board 2 weeks ago? Yeah, something like that. I'm going to leave it like it is. I'm moving up on this guy. All of these guys on the bottom here I added in the last 2-3 weeks. Kicker. I had both of these kickers, and they're both going to come to me. I don't need 2 kickers. Which one? What did I want to keep? This guy's 72 power. The other guy's 80 power, I think. 82 power, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and take him off my board. All right. Fullback. Calvin Fournette. He's coming to me. And then Marciano. He's coming to me. I don't need to do nothing with those guys. Let's see if there's anybody just lurking out here. I don't think there is anymore. Oh, look. Halfback. I don't need any more halfbacks. But, I mean, he's a 4-star. Let's see what he looks like. Oh, yeah, I already had him on my board. 94 speed. How many halfbacks do I have? 3. Let's see. He's a 94 speed. He's a 98. And this guy's 94. So I really... Oh, that's the guy I just added. I'm gonna go ahead and add him. You can never have enough running backs. I'll put him back on my board. I think. Yeah, I had already had him on my board. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hard sell him again. Yeah, 25. Nope. Go to prospects again. One more time. Go through it. Free safety, kicker, I don't need. Another kicker. I'm good. I don't need another quarterback. Tight end, I already got a 4-star coming in. Right end from Louisiana. What is my, I have 5. I don't need another right end. I need another linebacker. Actually, I don't, because I'm bringing 2 in. I'm going to switch one of them. Alright, let's get out of recruiting. The bye week, so I'm going to go ahead and advance the week, see what I can get here. And no one committed. So let's look at this real fast. Heisman watch. Shaquille Morris is actually... so Jamari McClure dropped out of first. What? How? I guess having 200-yard, 3-touchdown games doesn't matter anymore. I hope they fix that in the new game. Because nothing that this happens in this with the programming of other things that are going on make any sense. None. Zero. It has no AI whatsoever built into this. Because that makes absolutely no sense. But I have 3 guys now out of 5 on the Heisman Trophy watch. Beebe, who is our leading sacker, Jamari McClure, and Shaquille Morris. So then, let's see the bracket as it stands now. Oh, wow. My Oklahoma moved up to the number 1 spot. So they are out of my bracket. And I'm at number 2. And once again, that's still only one G5 team, and I'm in. So Virginia Tech's going to play Penn State. And Alabama, Oregon State plays Miami. I get the winner of that. If everything goes well. All right, let's manage staff, make sure nobody's leaving. No, not yet anyway. All A pluses. Contract extended. I'm going to go ahead and extend the contract, even though this will be my last year because next year's coming up. Hired John Summerall. Recruiting. All right, let's see how that guy, the last guy I put on there. Look at that. He wants to come to me. He's coming. 4-star half running back. Put him back on my board in the last week of the season, and he's coming. 3-star free safety coming. Fournette's coming, maybe. LSU's coming up. Got the kicker. I'm not going to get that guy. I should get Maldonado. And woo, Michigan's coming up. And I can't schedule a visit, and he's got a visit scheduled for Michigan this week. Or no, it was last week? I don't remember. Let's see if any other prospects opened up. No. Oops, hold on. Oh, right tackle. I'm taking him off my board. I don't think there's any good right tackles out. I have one already. I don't need. All right. Recruiting's good. Extended the contract. All eyes on us. Last check of the top 25. So, if I were to lose the game and UAB beat me, I wonder how that would affect the playoff. Well, I wouldn't be conference champion. So, I wonder if I would still be in it. Because I'm at number 4 in the country. That'd be an interesting tidbit. 12-0, the only undefeated team, and I'm 4th in the nation. That sounds familiar. I think it happened in 1998, but we were 7, undefeated. So Oregon is number 1 in the country. Oklahoma, Oregon State, Tulane, Miami, Virginia Tech, Ohio State, Notre Dame, TCU, Penn State, Alabama, Tennessee, Iowa State, and UAB. And Liberty's at number 17 too. Boise is at 19. I am not going to lose next week's game. I'm not. All right, that's going to do it for tonight. So we got this game and then 3 more that I have to play before 2 weeks. I'll see y'all later.